G'day my beloved, beautiful, brilliant, bodacious, budding brick builders. How the hell are you? It has been 3 years since I've done a room tour and that's what we're doing today. Let's go! But since then you've seen vlogs, you've seen mini updates. The room's a bit of a mess. I'm never going to be ready for it, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll get started with a quick scan of the room. If I remember rightly, we went that way last time, so we'll go this way. Now I'm not going to go over everything exactly. I'm just going to show it and talk as we go. Action figure stand there. I've just done an update on all that. If you want to see more of the action figures, I'll put a card up here. You can check that video out. Let's start at the top with Drogon. I've started sort of messing around with putting some sets up on this very top section here. Not much of a gap there, so I'm limited to what I can put there. Mega blocks forward unto dawn. I've got a mate that keeps telling me he's going to buy that off me, so we'll see how that goes. I had to put it somewhere. I chucked it up there and I bloody love it. I think it looks great up there. All right, Star Wars wall, here we go. Whooshka. Not a lot of changes. I've talked about what I want to do here. I've talked about it. I still haven't bloody done it. One day it will happen. I'm not going to talk about it today. Okay, let's quickly go along. Not a lot of changes. Okay, there has been a few sets added, like this one, but not massive changes. Bit different down the end. Let's just quickly go through it. There's lots to look at. So I'm going to go through as quickly as possible, but it's still going to be a lengthy video. All right, let's go. All right, maybe I'll just go straight over to here. Got to keep adjusting the hands, holding the camera. I did chuck some plates on this shelf here. I haven't sort of cut them in, fitted them in properly, but I just wanted to see what it looked like, just to change it up a bit. But yeah, I've got to get in, do some work to this wall. Now I've thought about maybe trying to condense it a bit so I can fit some other stuff in, but every time I sort of have a look at, I'm gonna get rid of some of the collection maybe, I don't know, but I come out and I have a look and I can never decide what I'd get rid of, so yeah, it just ain't happening. Because I just love it all. Yeah, it's just always on my mind, if I had a bit more room I could do this, I could do that, but yeah, this is just too bloody cool, so yeah. I can't remember if I put something new in there, but I had to shuffle things around when we got the play scale added, which was not last year, the year before. I don't know, I'm bad with tracking time on things. I did build an older set. I'll put it right up there. That ATTE over there. I recently built it, but it is an old set, so I just sort of chucked some sets up there to get them out of the way for now. This all needs a clean up. This is sort of stuff left from the city, so I've got to tidy it all up. I had this shelf which had sets on it. I had it completely bloody clear. I'd built it all, I'd found homes for it all, and now look, that shelf is so full. And what a variety of sets. So this is all the recent haul videos. I think the only thing that's probably not recent is that Razor Crest. I mean, that wasn't that long ago, but yeah. I've got room, I've got places to put all of these, except for this Corvette. Well, I'll show you that soon. I'm just kicking that, and I'm not, that Corvette there. I'm out of room in my vehicle display, so yeah, oh crikey, what am I going to do? I don't know. This here, so I've chucked stuff on here. This is a little bit different. Got some Hoss sets there. What do we got here? This is, let me see, the light's not the best down in this corner. This is Mando and the anniversary sets up the back there. I haven't built them all. Mando up there. I've only got some of the Mando sets. I have still got some I haven't built. When I talk about these sets, I've got my cupboard that's chock-a-block over there. We'll have a look at that as well. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest Mando fan. I have got some other sets. Quite honestly, you know, I built this, and you know, I don't mind it, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't. Maybe my expectation was too high or something. I don't know. I just wasn't over the moon with this set, and I kind of think that, you know, maybe my Mando representation is just going to be with this guy. I don't know. It's just stuff I think about. The city, let's have a quick gander at the city. I've talked about this. Getting rid of the city, it's still happening. I just haven't had time to do anything. I have had very, very little time to spend in the Lego room lately. I've missed videos here and there, so I do apologize for that, but I've just been so busy. Yeah, throughout this year, this will happen. The city will go, and this will all get changed up. And I'm mainly looking now with the Lego room just to improve my displays as much as I can, time permitting. So yeah, got to get into all that. Have I made this too bright? I think I did. Happy New Year, by the way. God, just so much going on. Hope you've had a great start to the year. Let's hope. I haven't had the best years. Look, honestly, I can't complain. Yeah, how can I complain? But yeah, you know, I just hope for a better year. Let's put it that way. Where are we going to go from here? Got parts here. These are all my Lego parts. All those tubs down there, still all full of parts. Still got to sort them. I'm moving all my part systems, so I'm going to, you know, get to all that sorted. Yeah, I just need more time. Can someone give me more time, please? Thank you. Mythic Legions here. Talked about that in the city video. You know, what I'm going to be doing with this area. So if you want to know more about that, check that video out. Let's go. We won't talk about the ships yet. We'll go straight up the top. Going a little bit too high there. Got all these buildable Star Wars figures. Pretty cool. Great for that shelf. I think that looks awesome as a display. If we come all the way to the end, I've got the Saturn V here now. I have showed that not too long ago with my other NASA sets all there. Got in the back corner there is superhero buildable figures along the top here. Now this is where Snake Mountain's going to go, up there. I've got Castle Grayskull, all mega. Great sets. Let's have a quick look at their Transformers. Holy dooly. Now with all the lights on, it is, yeah, it's not the best through the camera, but yeah, love my Transformers display. Where are we going to go? Let's sort of just venture this way. Oh, hang on, didn't point that out. I've got to point this out because I absolutely love it. That is my Black Pearl mock. So video on that. If you haven't seen it, you want to check it out. All right, but you guys, yeah, you guys that are watching now, you're watching all the time. So thank you very much. More Pirates of the Caribbean ships up there. Got some other bits and pieces along the top there. Like I said, I'm really going to try and push through this as quick as I can for you guys. Action figures looking schmick. Again, you want to see more of that, check out last week's video. Whenever it was, a couple of weeks ago. All right, let's where are we going to go? My cupboard. Oh no, let's talk about this. This is different. You haven't seen this because I've only just done it. So I had the old Lego minifigure display hangy wally thingy, and I grabbed this one from Kmart, and I can just fit more figures. So my other one was chock-a-block. I've added figures. I had these She-Ra figures. I had that 6-pack, 5-pack, whatever it was. Those figures are in there. Not all of them. I didn't need all of them. Some were duplicates of what I already had. But yeah, I've decked it all out. And I think this looks great. And I've got room, because I have got more figures going in here. When I build Snake Mountain, I had another set there which I didn't show, and I haven't shown in the haul. I might get to that, because I got some other bits and pieces for a haul video, so I might show that then. But yeah, plenty of room. This shelf's pretty full, but I've even had one more figure on there, and then I changed it because, yeah, I was going a bit too rank with trying to squeeze them in, and I got room for days. For now. Figures there. What else we got? Let's check this out. Love this picture. I've had it in numerous places, but I thought I'd try it here, which is sort of blocking the cupboard a little bit. So this is my storage cupboard. So let's get in here. I've sort of jammed everything in there. Let's get some more light in there. So you can see I have crap for days. Lots of sets here. Modulars. I got like 4 modulars. Haven't built modular in bloody ages. Star Wars, and I can't see up there because that picture, but let me see if I can get a bit of an angle on me dangle. And yeah, some more sets up the top. So yeah, plenty to do, that's for sure. Okay, we are going to, where are we going to go? Have a look at the tables. Crikey, what a friggin' pigsty, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but yeah, yeah, like I said, I could have cleaned up, but it's just, this video would never happen. I'll tell you, I've just got to get onto it. I've got the land speeder there. I started that at least a month ago, and yeah, I've just been so busy I haven't been able to get back to it. So I've got to finish that off. There it is there. I actually don't think I have that much to do. So did I actually show that now? I wasn't looking through the camera. There it is. Modulars on the desk here. They've been sitting out here ever since the city got moved out here, and yeah, they never even made it into the city, and now the city's going. So yeah, there you go. Got some Halo sets here, like the Forward Unto Dawn up there. Not a Halo fan at all, just love these. I think they look great, but I am going to probably sell these on, just because yeah, I need to make some space. I need some dollars so I can collect other stuff. So yeah, I'm probably going to move those on. Let's go straight up the top here. These are all gift with purchases, and yeah, and whatnot. Maybe not all of them. I think some sets I've purchased, like that Santa Sleigh set there, and this Magical Workshop I talked about in the haul video, that I had extras and I was going to sell them to make some of the money back. I think every man and his dog had that idea. It was such a great deals on that weekend. Everyone went rank, I think, and yeah, there was so many on the market now that's not really worth a whole lot, and to me it's worth more for me to hang on to it, because who knows, I may put the two together and build a bigger one. Got the, maybe I can go a bit higher. I'm going to give myself a sore arm, but I'm going up. We're going up. There. Indiana Jones. That was the only Indiana Jones set that I got. Whacked it up there. Love it. Great little set. Got some other bits and pieces. I had some the original 2 Chinese New Year sets, and now they've continued that theme. It's a whole theme on its own. I'm not going to continue collecting it. I have nowhere to put it, and I figured, you know what, I've enjoyed them, and now it's a whole theme. I'm sure there's other people that have missed out on those originals, and they're collecting the new ones, so why not give someone else an opportunity to enjoy them? So I've sold them off, and gave me a bit more room up here. We've got other sets along here. Now these are all still sealed except for the Bespin Jewel set. I did build that one. We've got some Ninja Turtles up the top there. So a few Ninja Turtle sets. I just wanted to point out while we're at this angle, I did build that Batman art set. Hated it. Hated the experience. Didn't enjoy it whatsoever. Who knew putting dots on a plate would be so boring? But yeah, no, Like, you know, not take away from anyone that enjoys that sort of thing, but yeah, just did not enjoy the build experience. However, I love the end result. It is fantastic, and I was tempted to actually buy another one because I would have liked to do the Batman Catwoman. What do you call it? The alternate set display to that. So, but yeah, it never sort of really went real cheap like some of the other art sets. I've seen them dirt cheap, but that one never really. I mean, it was on special. I sort of, you know, took my time getting a copy of it, and yeah, I'm not going to go and spend excess on it since I didn't enjoy the build experience. All right, will we do the ships? Let's not do the ships. Let's just have a quick look. This display here will all be going away. So I've tried to clear stuff off, and as I've cleared stuff off, I've put more stuff on. Got some COD sets there, blacksmith, the tree house, which that was a job just getting it in there. Just sort of jammed it in there, so I got to find a new spot for that. Ships. Let's talk about the ships now. My ship collection. That's ship with a P collection has grown. But I can't remember from 3 years ago what's new. I know some things. Not sure. No. Maybe. No. Definitely new. Definitely new. So let's get a bit more height on this too. Crikey. I should have been taller. Just a quick scan on all the ships. Still got so many ideas for ships I want to do. DC, love my DC. Love my DC. So not too much different here. Could be an odd thing moved around a little bit different. Let's get down. Let's get down. Let's get down. So I did do a video on the DC collection throughout sometime during last year. So if you want to see it closer, check out that video. If I remember, I'll chuck a card up. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. Love my DC. Let's just jump. We're going to go this way. I'm going to adjust my hands again. Let's have a look at the sea cow while we're here. Sea cow. More DC, more fantastic DC. I think it's fantastic. I love it. Just to break up the DC, we have got my minifigure display. So I set this up throughout last year because I was sick of having minifigs everywhere and not having a spot for them. So come up with this idea, and I think it's cool. I did recently chuck some animals on this shelf here. So they're the old elephants. Still kicking myself I didn't get any of the new city elephants. I should look at maybe picking at least one up off Bricklink. The creator, my own creation, creator castle, if that's what you want to call it. Chuck that in that spot, fits perfectly. Joker Manor up the top. We're still going with DC now. Some of the more recent, you know, not last year, year before, thinking. Batman, the Batman sets, not that Batwing. That's the new Batwing. I just thought that was a good spot for it to fill in that area. Probably won't stay there. I have got an idea for that, but yeah, we'll get to that down the track. Batmobiles, love my Batmobiles, and this shelf I had it pretty full. It was pretty chockers. Very cool shelf. We've got some new Batmobiles. I couldn't fit them on here, so I put another little shelf in here. Now I've only just recently done that, and now I can display more Batmobiles all together. Doesn't that look cool? And down the very bottom, my one and only DC set I haven't built. Right there. That's because I only just got it not long ago. But I'm going to fix that because I'm so keen to build that. There's so many things I'm really keen to build at the moment, but yeah, that's I think that's pushed its way right to the top. So I've got to finish the land speeder, DC, build the back cave, probably then Snake Mountain. I've got Kobe sets I want to build. Whew, holy dooly. What a good time. What a good time. Let's quickly go up the top. Monster Fighter's Castle, Ninjago. I had heaps of Ninjago. At one stage, the missus and I had an idea of doing a Japanese display. There's no room, there's no time. I've got to cut things back. We've changed that plan. That is not happening. And I sold off all the Ninjago stuff I had, but those, keeping those, love them. Marvel, okay, Marvel. Cut right back on Marvel. Now, there would be some new bits and pieces in here, because I've still got maybe, I don't think it'd be a dozen. 6, 8, 10 maybe Marvel sets that I've got to build. I've been thinking though that this is probably an area I might be able to cut back. Maybe I could get rid of some bits and pieces here and try and thin this out a bit. Maybe ultimately I'd love to have just one cabinet, but I don't know if I can pull that off, because like I said, I probably could get rid of a bit and what's here, squeeze it into one, but then the other sets I've still got to build. Where am I going to put those? So I don't know what I'm doing. Time will tell. I've changed up the minifigures here a little bit, added some, moved some around, and I love that. That is probably one of my favourite Marvel displays right there, and it's just minifigures. Not such a big fan of this shelf. Love this shelf. Love me Spider-Man shelf. Pretty cool shelf. This is just bits and pieces. So this is some of the stuff I could probably try and thin out a little bit. Quinjets. Love me Quinjets. So I did have to buy the new one. So I bought the new one, built it. People said it was the best Quinjet ever. So I had to find out. And is it? Maybe. Not a real definitive answer. Lots of good things about it. A couple of things I'm not real keen about it. And that's pretty much the same with all of them. There's always good things and some bad things. So, but yeah, it is a great set. I couldn't decide on the stickers. You know how I feel about stickers. But in saying that, I have had some very good luck with the stickers on these Quinjets. They're still good as. So yeah, I've got to make my mind up what I'm going to do there, which way I want to go with the sticker selection. And while I'm making up my mind, it'll probably stay like that forever. Another Quinjet down the bottom there. See stickers on that, fine. But yeah, so many sets I can show you where they ain't so good. Let's have a better look at that shelf. Got some other bits and pieces over there, random. Got some random, but yeah, got to deal with that. All right, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go next? I reckon we do the UCS collection. What do you think? We'll head this way. Now, I'm probably not in the best angle actually. Let's go this way. Let's start all the way down here. All the way down here. All right, back it up. There we go. Check that out. How cool is that? So, what's different here? I don't know, I probably have shown this maybe in one of the vlog videos, but I chucked the at up there. So yeah, with something tall and wonky, where do you put it? Right on the top shelf. And I tell you, I bumped into this thing a few times while I was doing the action figures, and I was very quick to turn around to watch it go. But yeah, looks great up there though. It's one of those sets from, there's not many sets where you're looking up at them that look great, but that's one of them. So yeah, what else? This Venator, I put it on the, I wanted the Venator to be up just so they weren't sitting level on the same level on that shelf. So I wanted some bit of height, and I didn't know how I wanted to do it. I had these glass jars, I chucked them underneath, probably a bit dodgy, but yeah, it's probably a touch too high. But eventually I'll come up with something else. Maybe I just need to buy a heap of white bricks and just build a couple of boxes or something. I don't know. Maybe extend the stand. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I do there? But yeah, so that is that display. Before we go on to the other UCS sets, we're going to check out the Creative Vehicle Collection. Now, I did a vlog a little while ago and I was, what was I building at that time? The Camaro, and then I was going to come back and show this display. I did film it all, but I had some problems with the camera and I lost a fair bit of footage from that vlog, so it was a bit abrupt. I just put out with what I had, but yeah, it didn't have a real good flow to it. But anyway, what can you do? These things happen. But you see what I mean about the Corvette? Shelves full, shelf full, shelf full, shelf full, 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 and motorbike. Where am I going to put it? I can't fit 3 to one shelf there, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I had the truck built. Yes, I built that ute or truck. Very cool set. Absolutely loved it. I think it's great. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got to change up this display. When I built this, I thought I had plenty of room. And I've already filled it. So there we go. Pay no attention to the bottom. I still have this crap sitting there from how many years? Sand Speeder, Falcon, U-Wing, you know what they are. I'm not going to keep saying. There we go. This is another great stand. A lot of cool sets there. If we go straight over to the back side here, well, let's stay this side. We'll stay with the Star Wars and show that off. I've been moving some stuff around here. Those two aren't going to stay there. I've just been shuffling stuff and working out, making room for the Razor Crest to go somewhere. So working all that out. That's new. This from this year, from last year, I mean. And what is new here? So I had all sets here, like stored here. I've built some of them. I've moved some of them along. I had the Ford Unto Dawn down there, so I've moved that to put my Kobe sets. Now, I still want to do more videos on this, but check these out. So, out of the 10 I've bought, this is all I've built so far. I've had a chance to build 3, so, but yeah, have a look at them. Man, that is so bloody cool. They are fantastic. Love them. But that won't be the permanent spot for them, but it's a good spot for now. It's I can fit a fair few on there, so I don't know if I can fit all 10 that I've got, especially when I build the big bomber. It's wider than that shelf, so yeah, they'll have to be on an angle, and yeah. But it's a good spot for now, so I've cleared that, put them there. At some stage I will find a new awesome display for them. The little tri-wing, bi-wing planes that Kobe did, and then of course Lego's masterpieces. Look at them. They are awesome. This was one I've had major problems with the stickers, so yeah, it doesn't quite look right. I've thought about buying some aftermarket ones, but they were so hard to clean off. The Lego ones, I'm reluctant to stick aftermarket ones on and have the same sort of problem. But anyway, we will we'll see how we go there. But yeah, they're fantastic, aren't they? I love them. All right, moving on up. This is, I was going to say Marvel. It's not all Marvel, but yeah, some Marvel. Check them out. Fantastic. DeLorean, Ecto 1, my Avengers Tower. Am I going to get the new Avengers Tower? Don't know. I want to. I love it. I have one. I really enjoyed the time I had building this and taking it to shows and everything about it. Yeah, love it. Yeah, I haven't had a real close look at the detail inside, but you know, I'm pretty confident saying, you know, my detail inside is top notch. definitely looking at Legos from the outside, much better than mine. Much better. Yeah. What is it? $750? Holy dooly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I buy it, put it there, tear this one down? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. What should I do? Tell me what to do. I want you to tell me. DC, how cool are these? These are some of the best work Lego has done. Absolutely fantastic. So probably need to eventually work on this shelf to, yeah, get some height in here or something, change it up a little bit. But that's something we can do. Got a spot here. That's where Castle Grayskull was. Moved it from there. Voltron, T-Rex, Firefly, and back to Star Wars. Okay, let's go. Where shall we go now? We are going to go around the back here. We'll come back to this. We're going to check out the Western Town. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now this is my pride and joy. I just wish I had more time to spend. Maybe I should focus on one thing. Can anybody do that? When there's so much cool stuff in the world, in the world of toys. How can you focus on one thing? Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. Yeah, so very little time. My main focus is just trying to keep things tidy, fix little things here and there. When I get 15 minutes, I come and have a little bit of a move around. Really need to still work on the terrain of it. I haven't really built anything. Well, I lie. There is a new building in the Western Town. I'm not going to point it out. For you guys that have been watching for a long time, I want you to tell me what the new building is in the Western Town. Now, we're not going to spend a lot of time, so we'll do a flyby. We'll see if you can pick it up. But before I built that, I was working on the graveyard, and I've made a bit of progress, and I think I've showed this before, and that's how it has stayed. So I need to get onto that. I've been adding animals. Anytime I find some cool animals, I want to build my homestead here, so I'm collecting up my homestead animals. But let's start making a flyby. Added some cattle. So I've got a real drive going along there, real cattle drive. And we're just going to keep rocking and rolling. And that is the Western Town. Bloody beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to hit this end. So this is probably some of the more recent changes for a section of the Lego room. Yeah, been playing around with this. I think I have showed some of it in vlogs, but maybe not all of it. Got more sets up the top there now. When I did the action figures and I had to pull them all out of the cupboards, I used this bay here. I had Rivendell down in there and I had to move Rivendell up. So it's sort of in pieces. I just had to get it out of the way. It doesn't fit on these shelves. I'm really bummed, Really bummed about that. Because I have this shelf here, it's just a tad high. And if I sit it here, it just hangs off the front a bit. So I'm not sure what the hell I'm gonna do. So I need to come up with a solution for that. Anyway, let's start down here. So now I've got my classic space. Well, it's not also classic space and modern classic space. But yeah, that's my little space display. How much I loved classic space as a kid. I've got to have something to reminisce over. And next to that, now this is new. It's not a new set. This is a Mega Blocks Enterprise. It's not new. I've had it for years, but I finally got around to building it. So that was one of the sets I had stored in under there. So I tried to get in and build a fair bit of that so I could clear that shelf off. So yeah, again, not sure where that's going. It's not staying there. I've got to find the spot for it. So I'm thinking about trying to move stuff around and sticking it up there maybe. So yeah, but that's cool. That looks great, doesn't it? I had a problem though. I had a missing piece on the back here. There's supposed to be like a cover bit over that, and yeah, it was missing. And because it's been retired for donkey's years, yeah, I'm up, you know, Shit's Creek. Anyway, if I hadn't pointed it out like a knob, you wouldn't even notice, eh? Pirate Island. I think I might have showed this. I've got this base built, so my plan's still to do a pirate fort, and I want to deck this out. Oh, was I even showing that then? I'm talking away, and now I look down and I'm sort of like this. Pirate fort back there. I want to deck this out with blue plates, and then sort of have the different blues, like it's, you know, deep water into the shallows of the island. I want to do that, and then of course we've got the Imperial Fort here that should go nicely right there, I reckon. I know it's probably a little bit close, but yeah, got to use your imagination. So that's going to go there. I don't know if I've showed this since I stuck a heap of green plates in there just to change it up a little bit, and I think that looks really good. So I've got plates on the top shelf as well. I probably should have kept moving the light around and shined a bit more light in here, but you can make out what's going on. I can probably bump it up a little bit here. Yeah, still love my Jurassic Park, Jurassic World sets. Really just picking up the new dinosaurs. Got this guy here, and then on this shelf, this is quite different. I have been building a bit of the Viking stuff I've had stashed away. So what did I build? The fort, the Viking fort. Check it out. How cool's that? I built this, and I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I've just stuck it in here. It doesn't really suit there because if I could push it over, but that's the last set I've got to build. But now I've got the ideas Viking village to build. So I think what I'm going to do is probably take the ship, maybe both ships, not sure, definitely that one. I think I'll put that with my ships, and I'll put the Viking village in here and deck this out as my Viking display. Moving up is medieval of sorts, you know, got some other stuff up the top there, a bit of what's it called, Potter, old Potter, yeah, and Lion Knight's Castle, awesome. And so it's a little bit different, like I've talked about before. I still eventually want to make this all Lord of the Rings, which means that the island will probably have to go to the bottom. That's what I'm thinking, moving this down to there, and now I've got 3 bays for Lord of the Rings. Can I put all of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit sets in 3 bays with Rivendell? And the back of Avengers Tower. Where are we at now? What do we got? A few bits and pieces on this shelf, some vehicles, Tower of Orthanc, back to the action figures, and let's just come back in this corner. Oh, hang on, I've got it way too bright, way too bright. Turn it down. All right, there we go. That is the room tour. Now, this silly camera of mine doesn't give me a runtime on the video, so I don't know how long it's gone for. I tried to be quick. I hope I wasn't too quick. I hope I'm not too long. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Anything you want to know, put in the comments. I'll answer it. I have been slack on comments. I was really good in getting back to everybody, and I really want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And I had to work through Christmas, and I didn't have any time. I had a few days off, but I was very busy. I've been working on my new fish tank and stand and all that. I'm going to show that off soon. So it's just been hectic as. So I apologise. So to everyone that commented, yeah, very sorry I didn't get back to you, but Merry Christmas. I hope you had a great time with your family. And look, I wish you all the best for 2024. 24 is the year. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's going to be a great year for all of us. Yeah, I mean, there's people in the world that aren't going to have that point of view. But anyway, okay, where are we looking? We're done. We're done, peoples. We're done. Tell me what you think. What are you impressed with? What do you hate? What am I doing wrong? You know, what have I done wrong with my life? Yeah, I'm getting out of here, guys, because I'm just starting to ramble now. But yeah, look, love you guys. Your support is fantastic. You guys have just stuck with me, and I love yous for it. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this anymore. But I just feel like, you know, we've got this bond, and I love that you guys turn in every week. You know, I've kept a handful of yous. We're a team. We're a team. Team Dub. Yeah, so we're hanging in there. We'll keep rocking in 24. We'll see what it brings. Hopefully, I can bring more cool Lego builds to you this year. And other cool stuff like Mythic Legions. More Mythic Legions. Let's up the ante. No, let's not. I'm going broke. All right, guys. Like I said, love yous. Leave a comment. Tell me what you're thinking. What's your plan for your toy collecting in 24? Hit the thumbs up. All that stuff. You know, share to a friend. Yeah, it's too late for me. My channel's gone. It's dying. It's too late. Don't do any of that. Just watch and enjoy for what it is. Thanks, guys. Love yous all, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know when it will be, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.